Welcome everyone to HFN. Today, October 30th, 2019, the place to where we trade different, the only place that you'll see a chart that doesn't have any technical indicators on it, but strictly looking at the price chart. We're going to talk about a legendary, and I put that in quotations, a legendary trader predicts XRP pump. We're going to look at this article right here that was written on the 29th of October. And as always, if you've been here before, you know that our presumption is to look at the price chart for the cryptocurrency space to see precisely where it's going to go. So after we look at this article, we're going to look at the chart and we're going to give you an updated forecast about XRP and the likely direction that we're looking for it to go. If this is your first time coming to our channel, as always, want to say thank you for coming. If you do appreciate the content, the videos that we're producing here on this particular platform, hit that subscribe button, like and share these videos, and then follow us on our website, HueFin if you want to see our price forecast for the other altcoins paired against Bitcoin and even stocks. Follow us on Twitter and then also on Facebook. We place a lot of things, a lot of content in all of those mediums just to make sure that we're updated on the price movement of some of these important cryptocurrencies and or stocks. So now let's look at this article real quick, and the trader's name is called Peter Brandt. Now he has a Twitter page that a lot of people follow, and apparently he's a real well-known technical analyst, something that we do not follow. So I just want to segregate the fact that we are not technical analysts, but he is, and he's well known amongst that circle. Okay, now this article was written on behalf of him, okay, saying that XRP may have finally bottom. Okay, so let's start off with Ripple. Ripple is the company that owns or is the majority holder of XRP, and their token has been in a downtrend for almost 2 years, according to this article. As of today of this article being written, XRP has lost about 90% of its value from peak. So if you're talking about the bottom, yeah, Peter, I think you're right. I mean, you only got 10% to hit zero. So 90% lost in value from the all-time high. Yeah, you're pretty close to a bottom somewhere. Now, with that being said, by XRP losing 90% of its value, you would expect that the worst would be behind it. So then we come with Peter. Okay, now he's the trader with most of the people following him on Twitter. And he believes that Ripple is about to bottom out soon. Not Ripple, it should be XRP, because Ripple is the company. If he is correct, the cryptocurrency will likely be in a position to pump before the much awaited swell event. That is what so many XRP hodlers are looking forward to, is that swell conference, which is supposed to happen in November. I think the first week in November is when that conference is supposed to take off. And looking at the price chart, there is a lot of anticipation being held in the market for XRP on the movement of that conference coming through. Now, this is what he wrote. If you want to see what a very clean diamond looks like, look at XRP. A diamond pattern is a reversal pattern that's not often seen in traditional assets like stocks and commodities. So this is technical jargon. Okay, simply means that if you're a pattern trader, once you see a diamond shape on a price chart, then that means that a reversal is going to happen. So if the market was in a downtrend and it was moving lower and lower, and then you see a diamond forming at the bottom of that support area, then that tells you that a reversal is about to occur. Now, this article goes on to talk about that it has happened a couple of times. That diamond pattern has happened a couple of times in the cryptocurrency space already, and they did provide us some proof. The first one was earlier in the year when Bitcoin bottomed out at $3,000. So you can see right here on this price chart that the price of Bitcoin was in a downtrend, a major downtrend. And at the bottom of that move, you see this diamond forming as a pattern. Now, all it is just taking lows and matching them up to the highs, lows matching them up to the lows, right? The midpoint. So that happened around January 17, 2019. The second one appears to have happened on Ripple's price chart, according to Peter. And this is his tweet right here. Now, his diamond is a little bit more obtuse than this previous one. This one's a lot tighter. This one is a little bit wider and a little bit loose. All right. So if you want to know what a very clean diamond look like, look at XRP. So this is the diamond formation that he's talking about. We have seen this down move play out in XRP recently, and now we got the diamond forming. So obviously he's under the presumption that the market in XRP is ready for higher prices. So we'll look at that on our price chart. That occurred, or this tweet came out on October 25th, 2019. So here we are, 5 days from that tweet, and XRP hasn't broken out yet. All right. Now, in a follow-up tweet, the trader, talking about Peter, noted that the key level to take out is 30 cents, 0.3038. A move above that price area completes the pattern with a target of about 47 cents. In other words, Brand expects XRP, not Ripple, to skyrocket by more than 54% after the breakout. So 5 days since this tweet came out, the market, according to this article, you'll see on the price chart that it did break out of that resistance or that key level that needed to be taken out. Ripple did do that, but guess what? It came right back below it. Okay. This is over the last few days, XRP has been knocking on the doors of that key level. As of the writing, XRP has finally moved above the resistance and appears to have completed the pattern, according to this article. Well, what do you know? That is not true. Now, this is where I get a little bit concerned when the majority of the people see the same thing. This article goes on and gives some other traders and their bullishness about XRP. Crypto Gangs, here's his Twitter handle right here. I think we did a video on this one last time. This one, Luma, also is talking about XRP bullishness and moving higher. And then we got Sir Gordon Gecko. All of these Twitter handles are talking about XRP moving higher. Now, this one here was under the presumption that XRP was already breaking out of that diamond pattern that Peter was talking about in his tweet. We have liftoff, saying that XRP finally broke above that key level that Peter pointed out in order to maintain that 54% breakout. But once we look at the price chart, you'll notice that we're not getting that at all. So when you see majority of the people seeing the same type of action in the market for any particular instrument, you want to keep your eyes a little bit sideways, because this is precisely what happened in the market for XRP. All right. So Peter did that tweet, let me see, on the 25th of October, which is right here. I will have a link of that article if you guys want to read it in the description of this video. So this is the 25th right here, right? So 5 days of trading into the market, XRP has been trying. I cannot deny that at all. It has been trying to break above that key level that Peter was talking about, and it is not playing out. It is just not happening. We were expecting the market in XRP in the long term, you guys watched our last video, to see a continuation of move higher, right? Especially on the monthly price bar. Okay, I'm still expecting that in the long term, but for this video, we're playing this on the smaller time frame. Okay, so if you were able to grab some profit out the market over the last 2 or 3 days that we did our video, 3.31% in the market could have been done for you. Or if you're still into the market now, you'd be at a loss at 1.54%. Okay, now I'm gonna get rid of it depending on how and where you was able to get into your and out of your trade, that's great for you. But we need to talk. We need to have some serious conversation into the market for this cryptocurrency called XRP. Looking here on the 4-hour chart, you can tell here that this market is still following that overall trend of some higher prices. So we're not broken, not at all. The market in XRP is not broken one bit. We're still upholding the trend to the upside in the market for XRP. As a matter of fact, I'm going to keep that previous price target ongoing. I like that. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep this as a no change, because in our last video, we said as long as the market in XRP does not break 28 cents, then the movement to the upside is still in play. And I'm going to hold on to that for this moment, because when I looked at that on the 4-hour chart, that market is still showing us the indication of some movement higher in price. So I'm still expecting the market, especially on the monthly time frame and longer, to see some higher prices. Okay, now the short-term movement on hourly time frames, we are seeing some weakness. I do acknowledge that, but until I see the market in XRP break below this 28 cent price, the expectation is going to be for the market to move higher. All right, so now we just need to accumulate for a little while longer, consolidate, buy up some of the sellers that's coming in around that 30 cent price, and then we'll see that movement to the upside in XRP. And it might be a massive one, right? So that's why we're going to keep that price target the same as it is that we did in our last previous video. Okay, so this is it. Nothing has changed. Just wanted to come and give y'all an update and how one individual trader is expecting XRP to pump as well. Just keep your eyes open on 28 cents. All right, so that is our video. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure y'all maintain your profitability as always and trade different.